Those are my fingers, by the way.
Professional snapper right here.
That's the guitar, baby. Yeah.
Lovesick was inspired by the feelings you get when you are falling in love and you don't really know what the heck's going on. You're falling in love, but you don't know what's going on, and you feel like you're gonna throw up. So Perry made the track. He started out one day just in the living room playing a little progression on the acoustic downstairs, and I started singing and that little melody line inspired us to write the rest of Lovesick. Some people who have heard Lovesick said it was confusing, but that's kind of the whole point, because when you're feeling lovesick, you want that person to go so you can get them out of your brain and you can stop feeling this way, but then yet you want them to stay with you and don't leave because you're in love with them. It is supposed to be a little contradictory. Is that a word? What really made me lovesick was I was visiting him in Tennessee. Then when I got back, I just like missed him so much. We spent a lot of time that trip in the studio together, working on some songs. And it was April and it started to snow. We went and like looked out the studio window at the snow falling, and it was just the two of us. And then later I found out that he almost kissed me then, but he didn't. But he almost did. I think one of my favorite lines in the song is talking about are the stars out above your home, because when we were dating, we would talk on the phone, and I was in North Carolina and he was in Tennessee. It's a little cheesy, but we would like look at the moon at the same time, and he's like, "Are you looking at the moon? I'm looking at the moon."
The production. I was practicing on my acoustic, and I just placed my fingers in the wrong spot and hit it, and like, ooh, that sounds kind of cool. And then I started, you know, plucking around with it. And then just some little rhythm pattern, some little hook pattern just started to just come out. And we thought it sounded really good on the acoustic, and then I decided to run upstairs, open up a new session, and hit it with the electric to see how it would sound. I love playing stuff palmed, with my palm on the bridge. I just think it sounds so cool. I grew up in the 80s, so maybe that's why. Grab your face and like twist it, and I pull your head off, and then I shove you away from me, and then I pull you back into me.
It's really violent.
Modern dance is very violent. Like a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, it's got a heartbeat in it.
A little acoustic for you.
It was like a whale. Sounds like Free Willy.
It was Free Willy.
I love Free Willy.
It's like, you know, whales calling across the ocean miles away to each other. They're lovesick.
I don't really want you to go, but I don't really want you to stay. Thought the sooner you went away, the sooner I would get over the lovesick.
Let's talk about the first time as kids we felt at least what we perceived to be lovesick feelings.
Right, your first like crush.
Okay, my first
Your first
crush.
time experiencing lovesick.
Okay, well, gosh, let's be honest. I was one of those weird kids.
Yeah, he had crushes when
I
he
had
was
crushes
like 2.
on tons of girls, man. Which one do I want to pull out of the hat today? Let's see. So I grew up basically in a dance studio because my sister was a dancer. I was there a lot, and I had crushes on lots of the girls, but there was one girl in particular whose name I will withhold because if I mention it, she might find out. I had a big crush on her. She was a couple years older than me. Huge crush. And some other dude, some ballerina dude, I won't say his name, but started with an A. He moved in on my territory. I was out in the hallway and I was playing with my Hot Wheels, you know, like every man does. She came out and I'm like, oh cool, she's coming out. I get to talk to her. And she goes, Perry, can you come here for a second? And then the other guy came out, the guy that she liked and who liked her. She goes, your mom wants you to leave us out here alone and go see her.
So they could have some privacy.
Yeah, that was really heart-crushing and embarrassing.
Sorry.
It's okay, thanks.
You okay?
Yeah.
First time feeling what I thought was lovesick was probably first grade. And we had this day at school where we brought things from our house to sell, like with fake Monopoly money, and set up store and sell with our classmates, which could probably never do this nowadays. It'd probably be like against the law or something. His name started with a J. I didn't know I liked him, but when I went up to him, he had a stuffed monkey that I thought was really cute and I wanted to buy it, but I didn't have enough money. So he's like, it's okay, you can have it. Like, so he gave me his stuffed monkey for free, and then after that I was like lovesick for a day or two.
Wow.
Because he gave me his stuffed monkey. I still have that stuffed monkey. It's up in my bedroom at my old house. But I have like 100 stuffed animals. I have the bears you've given me. I have all the bears you've given me. So,
Stuffed monkey. What about an engagement ring? That mean anything to you?
No, don't eat while I'm talking. It's gonna be annoying.
I bring a gift of love for you. More chocolate. Would you like some? Would you like some chocolate? This video's chocolate sponsor is
by Jessie Kol.
Jessie Kol. We actually made our own chocolate this time. Again, we wanted to thank our host, the one and only Rick Buttman. Buttman and Buttman Television Enterprises.
They're the ones who have been funding this project.
Been funding the whole thing.
The whole thing.
They've been Buttman and Buttman Enterprises.
It was really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They fronted a lot of money.
They do.
They really believe in us.
Yeah. They're from California. They offer closed captioning services. They believe in us. Said, hey, we're a big, huge closed captioning service. We believe in you guys. We want to come out and just like fund this whole interview segment for you.
No, they sent us a fax.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I have a fact. Did you know that according to Music City Rumor, Dolly Parton still uses traditional methods to communicate with people that she works with professionally, such as the fax machine. That's 10-year-old information, but
Very.
I believe it still might be true.
You're gonna get a letter from Dolly Parton being like, "You idiot."
What is it called?
Malign?
No, it's called.
What is it called when you
defamation of character?
Yeah, you've like deformed my character.
Defamed, not deformed. Good night.
I'm not really good with words, but I can write songs.
You have to love Dolly.
Hope people like them. Your little girlfriend at the studio.
Which one?
You remember your enemy, Roberto or Romero? Roberto.
Alfredo. You better be careful, because if dude's watching, he's actually a professional ballerina.
He's not. Just don't use the last name. It's okay.
His name's Alfredo. He's a professional ballerina.
Okay. But anyways, we're not going to use.
He lives in Miami, but I've forgiven him, and I'm okay now.